Hi guys, today I'm going to show you what's the fuss with the RGB LED lighting on the new ASUS ROG STRIX X299-E gaming motherboard. As before, ASUS uses its software proprietary app. It's called Aura, and this is how it looks. As you can see, it is similar to what I have shown you before with previous models, only this time we are getting this little tool right here. This is used for RGB LED strips. It is in relation to the addressable programmable strip header the motherboard provides. Okay, this as well is for the RGB header calibration. We are not going to use any RGB LED strips right now, so I won't show you how this works. Next we have on and off mode. Okay, so now it's on. This is the default mode, and if we switch it to off, as you can see, it goes instantly off. And this is actually a master switch. It switches off all the available LED lighting if the components are Aura software compatible. So this also applies to the VGA if you are using an ASUS compatible VGA. Okay, let's switch it back on. Okay, and as you can see, it is instantly back on. Then you can choose to synchronize your motherboard and VGA, and optional the LED strip if that's available. You just need to press this like that and hit OK, and now they should be synchronized, the motherboard and the VGA. Okay. Sorry, now they're synchronized. Before they were unsynchronized. But you can't see that on video because the angle is not that good. But anyway, I'm not going to show you the synchronize functionality. I only want to show you the LED lighting for the motherboard this time. Let's switch it back to default. Okay, so this is the default mode, and it is called rainbow. But let's start with the beginning and select the first mode, that is called static. And hit apply. Okay, so we can choose to set the lighting across all devices or for the motherboard only. And we have the back in out section, which has actually multiple LEDs, as you can see right here. So there are actually 7 LEDs. Then we have a center section where there's a Republic of Gamers logo, Next, there's the RGB strip headers. There are the RGB strip headers and the VGA and the addressable connector. Okay, if I want to set this across all devices, I need to press this like that and hit apply. Okay, so I'm not really sure what happened here. Let's try again, maybe different color, and apply. No, it doesn't seem to be working. And again. Okay, so it seems it only needed a bump or something, because now it seems to be working. Let's change the color and see. Yep, now we're okay. Everything seems to work right now. I think you can't see it right on the video, but the central section on the motherboard is actually a Republic of Gamers logo, an illuminated logo, which in real life actually looks really good. Okay, let's make it red again. And let's see what happens if we select different colors for each available section. So we're going to let this like that. Next we're going to use this, and maybe something like this. And hit apply. Okay, so as you can see, we are getting multiple colors for the back section, for the in-out ports section, and different color for the center section. Okay, let's make it red again. Okay, and that's about all you can do with static mode. The next one is called breathing, and hit apply, and this is what it actually does. It slowly switches off, fades in and fades out. Also you can change the color like this across the entire setup, and again. and again, and back to red. Also, we can change the color for each available section like this. It's actually the same as before. And we are getting the same multiple color setup I showed you before, only this time we are also getting the breathing effect. And back to red, all sections, and apply. By the way, the VGA I'm using is the ROG Strix GTX 1080, the overclocked version. Next, there's the color cycle. So you can see we don't have any settings, any available settings here. So we only hit apply, and this is the color cycle. So basically the entire setup will change color in sync mode. All sections at the same time will switch to all the available colors. Next, there's rainbow, which is the default mode actually, and here it is. So we are getting a color cycle again, only this time the available sections will change color independently, and at each moment you will be getting a full color spectrum on your setup. Also, you can choose a gradient. Gradient means that you won't be seeing all the colors, only the ones you want to. So maybe I want to go from white, from this bright white, until almost red, like this. And you see this time we are only seeing a small part of the available RGB color spectrum. Let's move back to cycle. Also, you can reverse the order like this. So basically the color cycle will be in reverse. Also, you can change the sequence. So you see here we are having the main board, the addressable strip, which is not available right now, and the VGA. This is the current order. And you can as well increase the speed. Let's put it to fast. So this is the fast mode. And this is the slow mode. The next available effect is called Comet. and let me show you how this works. I think I need to change the sequence because there's no addressable strip installed, so I'm going to take the okay. Or you know what, I'm just going to disable the addressable strip so that we won't be bothered by it again. Okay, like this. Okay. And now I'm only using the motherboard and VGA. So this is comet mode. You can of course change the color for across all available devices like this. Or you can choose to change color independently for each available section like this. So let's do this again. And that's it. Okay, so as you can see, now it's different. Also you can change the order. So okay, apply. Now the VGA is first, but this doesn't actually make any sense. So let's switch back. Also you can adjust the speed. So this was the slow mode, and now let's switch to fast. And we're done with Comet 2, almost actually, because there's also the gradient tool, the same as before. So we can choose to show only a small part of the RGB spectrum, like this. And here it goes. Next, there's an effect called flash and dash. So basically your devices will be continuously illuminated, but with a lower brightness, and there will be a lighting effect where the brightness will be shortly increased for each available section. You can of course change the color like this. Or you can change the color individually for each available section. Just like that. And this is how it looks. I find this pretty nice. And we can select the speed. So this is with slow speed. And this is fast. Next we have the wave effect. So this is the wave effect. The available sections will become slowly illuminated, and then the light will go slowly off. And this is the fast mode. You can switch to slow, which looks like this. Okay, so this time slow is really slow. So this is basically a complete cycle on slow speed, but I'm going to switch back to fast to make things move faster, like this. Of course we can change the color. and again. Sorry, I need to press this to change it across the entire setup. If you don't press this button right here, the color won't be changed across the entire setup, but only for the selected section. And again, and don't forget to press the button and apply. And now let's try to select different colors for each available section. And apply. Well, I have to say this looks actually really nice. This wave is quite a stylish effect. The next one is called the glowing yo-yo. This is how it looks. So basically you are getting some sort of moving light across the available devices. This is the fast speed, and this one is the slow speed. Let's change the color like this. And again. And again. And now I'm changing the color independently for each available section. Next we have an effect called Starry Night. And this is how it looks. Okay, so So with this mode, all the LEDs are continuously turned on, but I don't know if you can see it on video. Each LED has some glow from time to time, and this seems to be randomly. Something like to simulate the stars on a black sky. You can of course change the color again, like this. Or you can try and change the color individually for each available programmable section. Like this. The next one is called strobing mode. And here it is. So basically your devices, by devices I mean mainboard and VGA if compatible VGA is available. So your available devices will go on and off, but not simultaneously, one at a time. And this is the slow speed, and now I'm switching to fast speed. I think this one could really give someone terrible headaches. Also, you can change the color if you want to, like this. Or you can choose to have different colors for each available section. Just like this. The next one is the temperature mode. With this one you can choose to change the color of the LEDs according to the CPU temperature. So you can change the levels, the temperature levels right here. Let's say this one and hit apply. Also you can have some sort of effect This is some sort of glowing effect you can see right now. You can make it slower if you want to, or you can make it even static, like this. Okay, and I'm going to try to raise the temperature using Prime 95 torture test. And let's see what happens. Okay, so if I'm putting here maybe 80 degrees, no, 80 I think is too much. Okay, so because the CPU is probably below 80s, it switched back to the first color. Okay, and let's type 45. As you can see, you cannot hit apply after you select the desired temperature. You need to do some other modification in order for the apply button to become available. So let's put it to 45 and apply. And let's stop the torture test. As you can see, the color changed immediately, because so does the temperature for this Core i7 7740X CPU. And the last effect is called music effect. So you can choose the type of music you're listening. Also there's a normal mode. I don't know what. I'm going to use the rock mode for this demonstration. Okay, so right now all the LEDs are turned off because there's no sound coming out of my system. But let's start to play something. Okay, so this is how it looks. It goes on and off and changes colors in the rhythm of the music you are listening. So that's about all for today, guys. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and see you next time.